All right, Scorpio, what's going on? I got a reading for you, and you're listening to a frequency right now. Hopefully, you can hear it. Hopefully, that's not too loud. Yeah, I'll probably turn it down again. But there's a frequency playing in the background. It's set to the frequency of 369, the Tesla frequency code, 369 hertz. But anyways, there's this book that I picked up and started reading, but it says, when you die, you will not be scared to die. There's a lot of affirmations in here that goes through like a daily routine of affirmations concerning the fear of death and whatnot. But there was a few quotes in here that I really thought were interesting, and I thought that would tie into a reading, especially for Scorpio, the transformative zodiac, the energy of transformation here. It says, as loss reinvents itself, so does love. There is no freeing ourselves from either. The creativity of love needs the pain of loss. With nothing to risk, love can't exist. Lunge for love as if it were air. So, love is the basis of creativity. 369 is a sacred code for just that, creativity, right? Creating things, inventing things, having a mind of innovation, transforming things. There's just this act of transformation within. But we're going to also look up 369 in this book here, this angel numbers. But see what this is saying and pertaining to your reading right now. Kind of just the undertone or a premeditation for your reading. But 369, it says, you may feel sensitive at this time, but it's important to listen in, as the emotions rising up in you are messages about what's most important for your journey going forward. So awesome. Love that energy there. And yes, let's jump right into the cards here. All right, so this is a Major Arcana deck I created here, and I'm using it. It's been working out, so let's see what's going on in the energy surrounding Scorpio for the month of March. All right, first card out is the Tower. So a lot of your energy already popping out in the reading here. The Tower is also Aries energy as well. That's in this picture, it's depicting a church that is burning down, or being brought down. But then, you know, there's a cat and a man saving a cat. But this man kind of got this like caveman, or even kind of from the Greek era, you know, of Sparta and stuff like that. He's kind of got that feel to him. So it's like this past life energy as well. So, but the Tower, let's see if it's good or bad for you in this position. In the first position, though, it's I think it's a good position to be in, and having the Tower upright means that you're addressing some of the issues and getting down to rebuilding, reinventing, right? So and we also have in the second position, we have the Hangman in reverse. And so I think that the Hangman is obviously here to gain enlightenment, to see things in a different perspective and a different point of view. And in this upright position here, or upside down position rather, it's like he's getting out of the tree. He's actually seeing things as they are after being in the upside down position. He's taking that taxi and moving forward. And so the energy there, sorry that the music just stopped there, the multi-window just went away for us, but that's all right. That's okay. That's spirit really putting focus on the words right now. So and in this card too as well, there's these two birds. They're messengers, but they're also can be signified as your spirit guides. But these birds are probably the ones that are responsible for cutting the rope here. So I'm getting the notion here of cutting the rope, cutting loose, letting loose of old belief systems, possibly letting go of a lot of this religious. I'm getting a hold on you. the rope, you know, cutting the rope of that hold that that maybe a religion has on you, and more looking at things spiritually, with a spiritual kind of viewpoint here. It's kind of a transformation in and of itself. There's also, ooh, too many, Spirit, but there's a notion of a bell there, a bell ringing. So maybe you're hearing ringing in your ears. You're getting clues and signs. You're paying attention to numerology, something of the esoteric community, something of that nature that you're just kind of paying more attention to. It's kind of caught your eye. And so, wow. And so, yeah, it's that's twice now that the deck has just kind of vomited the half the deck onto the floor here. But so it's maybe it's like a overload of information here, an overload of growth, an overload of realizations, epiphanies, kind of coming to's, awakenings. You're awakening to a lot of information here. And this is also, this is the major arcana, which is more long-term kind of spread here. This is what's happening on the long term, the major changes in your life here taking place this month, and carrying you through many cycles, perhaps here. But let's see, Spirit. I was excited to take that card off the back there. So and it's this Wheel of Fates here. It's like this lucky month, and it's I mean, fitting that it's March and St. Patrick's Day. You got this 4-leaf clover here. It's luck, things going in your favor here. You know, things being in the Hangman in the reverse can also allude to you know, not seeing things from other people's perspectives, but with the wheel turning in your favor here. So maybe someone else is not seeing it from your point of view or your perspective. But I mean, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, or the major signs on this Wheel of Fates. You could be dealing with somebody that, or you could have that heavily in your charts or in a prominent spot in your chart. But you're getting a lot of green coming into the flow of the cards here. There we go. Take that one. We got the sun that come out just now. I'm going to pick up these other cards. But you got the sun coming out right here. And I mean, I say coming out, but it could be setting. The sun is setting here. And I just heard a song too. And the sun will set for you. Something like that. Then the sun will set for you. I think it's Linkin Park. I'm not even sure the name of the song, but yeah, the sun will set for you. You can see that there's somebody out there catching a wave. You know, you're catching a wave. You're surfing. You're probably channel surfing, literally on YouTube probably. But surfing a wave, surfing a channel. You're probably channeling some information, channeling your fates. You know what your purpose is. You've been getting enlightenment, and you've kind of changed your viewpoints, or reprogrammed your subconscious a little bit here to tune into what your fates and desires are. The Wheel of Fates is a 10, so that's a death and rebirth. 12 is of the Hangman. 12 is also breaking down into a 3. It's body, mind, and spirit. It's yeah, this total transformation taking place there. I wouldn't be surprised if the death card doesn't come out in your reading at some point in time. But this is transforming you into your true and authentic happiness. There's also a bucket and a shovel here. So it takes 2 is what I'm hearing. It takes 2. It takes 2 to make this happiness. I mean, and I don't want to say it takes another person to make you happy. I would say if it takes 2, from what I'm hearing, it would be this duality mindset, realizing you are a light being having a human experience, that there is dark and light within you, and to see the happiness through the darkness is kind of what I'm getting through that as well. Happiness through the darkness, and that's what we read about. Yet we haven't read yet. This here, I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt right now. Let's get the last card, but I'm going to read something for you. It was something that I did in the meditation, and I just remembered it. But here we go. Oh my gosh, there it is. Didn't I just say I wouldn't be surprised if the death card doesn't come out? So right here in the upright, this is total transformation. But this right here, we also had the tower in the beginning, but now we have death in reverse. So this is something that you in regards to the wheels turning in your favor and the sun, and then the death being in reverse and is the final outcome. This could honestly mean like you having hope now in your life and not looking at it as a dead end, or something that pretty much obliterated your hopes and your desires and your faith moving forward here. It's kind of revitalized you and has given you life to see the transformation in your early of the spread here, but then not to like end it all. I mean, I'm sorry, but I mean, I wear on my wrist here like suicide prevention and stuff like that on my wrist for a reason, and I understand that. Maybe you've experienced some kind of like non-acceptance or rejection in a form that you were challenged in suicidal tendencies or thoughts. And this in that regard, I'm glad to see that death is in the reverse here, that you found stability in yourself and happiness in this community. Or I'm feeling your energy, but like this tears of joy of like feeling finally accepted for who you are. You could be LGBTQXY whatever, but you know, of having desires for the same sex or something of that nature, or something that wouldn't be accepted in a church here, Scorpio, and or accepted in past lives. You know, but we've come to an age in this lifetime that we're able to be more accepting and loving of all people, and not hold any judgment against others, or our brothers and sisters, our souls. We're coming to a fullness of knowledge that we're more accepting and loving, and can express love in its vast and beautiful ways. So I was going to read this to you here. I was drawn because of the 369 number here to go into the 369, page 369 in this book here. And it's like kind of what Jesus would say at this point in time in your reading. And this is what it says, and it's December 18th, if that has any significance to you, or even just Sagittarius energy here, or cusp of Capricorn. But it says, today I'm drawing more creativity out of you. Dip into the source of all that is life inspiring, and be my mind and my heart. Discover joy and sorrow. Create beauty out of ashes. Learn strength through weakness. Make something wonderful out of nothing. And it says, find the music in the storm. See the colors of 1,000 rainbows in confusion's murky gray. Consider life's simple treasures to fill your home. Multiply blessings and prosper in the adventure of loving. All that you do in love will create more love. Discover this and see how truly creative you are. So yes, this creative energy. And I mean, it's stereotypical to say, but you know, like a cosmetologist, a gay man that's a cosmetologist, they are competitively very good at what they do. Same with like a interior designer, or even if you're not of that community, but these are some of the qualities of creativity that I'm seeing in my mind's eye. But being able to on the whim be able to be creative on the spot, you know, and think on your feet. But this is like thinking with your heart is what I'm getting as well. A lot of green and a lot of blue here. This is third eye, but also the yellow is your purpose. There's a lot of purpose and creativity, and it's coming from the heart, and it's combining with your third eye, but it's also being able to speak to be able to put into words your creativity. So maybe it's writing, or maybe you know, catching the wave. Maybe you're in the entertainment business of some sort here, and letting go of false narratives, but also false belief systems, to be able to move forward into your own happiness, into your own expression of who you are. This transformation of yourself is displayed in the previous 4 cards, but in the death in reverse is like giving yourself new life. You know, it's like the resurrection. You know, it's seeing things from God's eyes, as it was noted in that book there. So let's jump into some other cards here. We are going to see what card. Yes, I'm drawn to this deck here. We're going to see here travel. Maybe travel's on the horizon for you, Scorpio. But let's get a oracle for Scorpio in the month of March here. What is going on in the storyline here, Spirit, and the oracles? What is going on for Scorpio in the oracles? Okay, we got a few cards. We'll take them. Inspiration is the first card out, and this is coming underneath the tower. So you're inspired through this tower moment, and it's a happy tower. You know, this light that comes on that probably lit the fire to your old beliefs to burn them away, so that you don't have any false narratives kind of holding you back here. And underneath the Hangman in reverse, we have forgiveness. So it's like forgiving yourself for being the hang-up, being in your own way, is what I'm getting from that. And this Wheel of Fates here is being spiritually guided. Your spirit guides are deeming this a necessary time, especially with the colors here and being in March and the 4-leaf clover, to turn this, to spin this Wheel of Fates in your favor. And this is very powerful. I mean, this is Scorpionic energy as well. And you may have other fixed signs in your charts, and pay attention to those. Maybe your moon, and maybe your Venus, or maybe your North Node is very prominent right now, being Taurus and Scorpio, with the South Node being in effect as well. But your spirit guide is very, spirit guides is what I want to say right now. I would say, you know, the spirit guide is showing you 5D and 3D energy here. I'm seeing the figure 8 being made right there, and completion of cycles, but it's karma. It's your karmic return. It's your Saturn return. It's energies that are definitely in your favor. So be on the lookout for opportunities, is what I'm hearing here. On the lookout for opportunities, or maybe there's opportunities that are definitely on the horizon here. The sun and blessings here, and the sun being in the background here, but that's the moon. But sun and moon energies, I wouldn't be surprised if the stars come out. But you do have in this here, the stars are in the sky there, the kind of this depiction of the cosmos. But the energy is very full circle here, is what I'm getting here. Full circle energy, catching the wave on the blessings. You catch that wave, and you surf it all the way across here. I mean, unscathed, protected in a shield of emotional protection here. You're feeling the protection. You're feeling the sun. You're feeling the enlightenment. You're feeling the awakening taking place. You're seeing the blessings as they come. And it's come through your self-forgiveness. It's come through the inspiration to go to the beat of your own drum, is what I'm hearing here. But also this death in reverse is home. So it's you know, stopping yourself from doing something really harmful that's going to hurt people in your members in your family. You know, you realize that there is love at home here. There's a lot of love at home, and it's your home is also a sanctuary. It's also a refuge from your storms in life. You're realizing that there's a lot more support than what what you had anticipated. Maybe this is something that you're coming out about. Maybe this is something that you're wanting to express. I'm drawn to the home again, like interior design and exterior design here, of a comfort that's within you, that creative nature. And it also, and the premeditation was rearranging things in the home, rearranging things inside of yourself and also on the outside of yourself, to match those frequencies so that you can see the blessings, and your spirit guides are guiding you to do so, are putting you on the path of creativity and of love. And the more that you're expressing this love energy, the more you're going to bridge that gap between making creations and expressing from an authentic place, where people are going to really be magnetized to that energy. It's very powerful for you at this time, Scorpio, the transformation taking place. We're going to jump into more of a storyline. I'm looking for a good tarot deck. Here's one. So I pulled on some more of this past life energy. So I pulled this here from the Game of Thrones deck. So we're gonna see some of this play out here and see what's going on in your energy, and kind of this is kind of been a breath of fresh air kind of energy here. It's kind of like a weight has been lifted off the shoulders here. It's kind of like, you can actually breathe, and that's what I'm being inspired to tell you at this time, is to breathe, to do breathing exercises, and to maybe take part in yoga if you haven't already, or Reiki, things of that nature. But also the meditation and breathing exercises are very important at this time. So yes, and we have 2 cards out already. We have the 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups right here is this childlike energy, and it's like this inspiration that's taken place here with somebody from your past. It could be a past lover, it could even be a parent, a sibling, but it's like this childlike energy and inspiration, and it falls under inspiration. And this tower moment here of letting go of holding on to past belief systems, and something that you are doing religiously, you're able to let go of now. This awakening is brought you to a place of rebuilding from a more firm foundation here, and it's an inspiring thing. You're inspiring others, maybe peers, best friends, things of that nature. But your courage is really standing out at this time, and it's being welcomed, is what I just heard. It's being welcomed, and I just seen on this, like this house here, a welcome mat. You're being welcomed into this new energy, this age of Aquarius kind of energy here. And it says the Ace of Coins. This is like the Ace of Pentacles. This is a brand new beginning here. And I'm looking at the card here, and it's like this old coin here. And it's like shining it off. You found it in the dirt, and it's like you found it in the sorrows of your life. You found it in this tower moment, was finding something really worth something here. It's like, and this is an internal thing. This is seeing yourself as worthy of the happiness that you desire, and worthy of the forgiveness, and to let the emotions flow through you, and to let this creative natural flow of emotions take place. This is a gift from this is a gift from your spirit guides, but it's also a gift from yourself. You're really you held the gift to yourself the entire time. It was just a matter of letting it out. So I'm getting this letting it out energy, coming out energy, and if you're not of that community, then this would be more of the energy of letting your true expression of your authentic self be expressed. And what a weight lifted off of your shoulders, and it could be a challenging thing. I mean, I experience it myself. It's like kind of letting myself express and do it freely without this negative narrative in my head telling me that I can't, or that I'm not worthy to do so. So I understand where you're coming from there. But then also the spirit guide has also got the Four of Spears, which is the Four of Wands. This is a celebration. This is being invited to a celebration, or invited to celebrate with your spirit guides, to celebrate their help here and turning things in your favor. You're going to start to see the blessings of being your authentic self here. You're going to start to see things that were always there for you, that were always present or around you. You were blinded with the blindfold here of holding on to false beliefs, you know, about yourself. And so these Four of Spears is inviting also it could be, this is a marriage card as well. This is also 1111. That's very powerful numbers there in manifestation. And it's also like, again, with the marriage here, it could be like a marriage of the same sex. It could be, terribly sorry about that. The video just stopped, but I found out where it stopped at and where I'm going to continue onward here. But this is the Four of Wands here. This is the happy 1111 card here. It's like manifestations coming into fruition, celebrations. And then underneath the blessings here is you've got the moon energy, but then you got the hermit here. This is like the firmament in the sky at night. This is also the firmament in the day. So you've got light, enlightenment, a lightened path. And you are the light, is what this hermit is saying here. And you've kept it inside for so long, but you're realizing now that you are the light. And you have the light, the illuminated path that's set before you, and you're taking action to move forward on that path, but also doing it passionately. This is also the Knight of Spears. There's a lot of fire energy here, and I'm seeing a lot of heart energy. So you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could be dealing with just another fire sign here. You got also another Scorpio and Aries, but you also have another Scorpio card with the Death there, and also with the Will. A lot of your energy here, as well as some of the Leo, this passionate energy, but it's also this creative energy, this creative spark moving passionately towards your desires. And it's like by design. It's home. It's also in your body, being comfortable in your own body, letting this death issue not become an issue anymore. It's like a transformative energy. In the reverse, it would be accepting that you are who you are in the body that you are in. It's the masculine and feminine energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, but in the opposite sex. So it's kind of, it could be a confusing upbringing, and it's been with you your whole life, but you're letting this flow and being accepting of how it is, the way it is, but then moving forward in a more creative way, finding the blessing in your darkness, you know, finding the rainbow after the storm or during the storm here. You know, it's really seeing the array of colors that are displayed before you, and the energy of a new beginning here, and a more acceptance towards yourself. And this it's not necessarily your body or whatever went through a transformation. It was just the letting go of the false narrative, as well as the subconscious mind and the programming that comes from past life energy, you know. And so it's passionately being who you are in the body that you were born in, and moving forward with that. And it's inspiring, it's awe-inspiring, and it's got the potential of touching many lives, and it's very, very fitting to a scorpionic energy here. I'm going to draw another card here and see what we have moving forward. I mean, that's 316. So, I mean, John 3:16 is what comes to my mind, or Stone Cold Steve Austin. But John 3:16 is for God gave his only begotten son. Bible verse there, John 3:16, and so it's like it's this energy of accepting who you are, but sacrificing everything that keeps you bound in this 3D energy. You know, it's like connecting more to your fire energy, and the beauty and the sass and the sexiness. I heard prowess, or I heard that, but this just the energy of like accepting your sexiness, your vibrance, and your vibration is fitting to the feelings, and it fits on the outside, but you just have this false look at it. But I don't think this is I think that you're accepting of it now, and more accepting of it. So it's like coming from that place of growing up and not being socially accepted in who it is that you are in your sexuality, or in your choice of career, or the way you I guess express yourself to the world. And so it's a very powerful energy. But this deck right here is a deck about stones or crystals or something that you can carry with you, or something, a crystal or a stone that you currently have, but would actually empower you more so at this time. So you got one that came out right here. You had a couple flip over, but this one right here is what I'm being drawn to. There's actually two, so you got lucky. So because your video split into two, and I had to restart, I'll award you with that. So you got Sugalite or Sugalite, and it says originality, right? And it says forgiveness and unconditional love. And again, this is towards the self. And I think that this, you may or may not be in a relationship, and I think that's irrelevant to the energy that I'm speaking to. And let's see it. And it says Sugalite or Sugalite helps anybody who has ever felt like they did not belong, feel loved and supported. Vibrating violet rays of unconditional love, Sugalite brings light workers down to earth, opening them up to share their gifts while staying grounded on planet Earth. And it says, for overthinkers and worriers, Sugalite alleviates issues of the mind, allowing you to focus on what's truly important, living your truth, right? And it says, Sugalite facilitates forgiveness for those that have hurt you, including yourself, right? Open your heart to what's possible by letting go of all that no longer serves you, right? And this is in the zodiac signs of Virgo and Sagittarius, and then the governing planet of Jupiter, that abundance planet right there. Then you also pulled this one as well. This is kunzite right here, and it looks just like that. And it says kunzite is love, femininity, and transition. It says, as it breaks down barriers surrounding the heart, kunzite offers unconditional love to heal lingering wounds. It says kunzite helps you feel safe while being vulnerable, allowing you to express your love authentically and expansively, like the Jupiter, right? And it says a highly vibrational stone. Kunzite's protection can be used as an energetic shield that surrounds your aura and protects it against emotional vampires and negative influences. This stone aids in feminine rites of passage. And it says, from puberty to becoming a mother, kunzite supports loving your body, accepting your body, right? No matter what phase of life you are in. It's in the zodiac signs of Taurus, Leo, and of course Scorpio, and in the planets of Venus and Pluto. Pluto also connected to you there. Very powerful reading, I think, and very accepting and very rewarding to stand in your truth. I think this is a very powerful insight for you to keep going in the direction you're going, and don't hold back at all. And so this is your reading. I appreciate the likes, subscribes, and thumbs up, shares, and supporting this channel. I appreciate it a lot, and look forward to seeing you soon. Love and light.